Great win for our team, for our program. It's 4 in a row in the best league in the history of basketball, college basketball. Vanderbilt's terrific. Similar to a lot of the other wins that we've had, or a few of them at least in this league, where you're begging for a stop, you're begging for an open look. Just two good teams getting after it. Vanderbilt's connected and resilient and tough and physical, and they guard you. Thought they did a great job of changing defenses. They've got really good balance too offensively, and diverse pieces that they utilize really well. And they're going to continue to be a really tough out in the next couple tournaments. So we're very fortunate. Feel really good about the way that we played. We continue to grow and get better, and this is a really big win for us.
Mike, you've talked a lot all year long about the process, not necessarily focusing on the results.
Yeah.
Now that you've made it this far now,
Yeah.
what the team has accomplished on the verge now, looks like a trip in the state tournament. You just kind of reflect on that a little bit. That you're kind of where you're at now.
Process. That's it. I'm sorry. I know y'all want more than that. I'm sorry. That's where we're at. Day off tomorrow. Monday, have a great practice. These guys have embraced that. They bought into it. They continue to just get better because we're not focused on that big picture. This is all I'll say about it. I would assume we're in. I mean, we're good. We're good. Our whole league is good. And there's going to be a bunch of teams in our league that make it and that do damage in the NCAA tournament. But we're focused right now on having a great practice again on Monday, prepping to play well, to continue to ride this momentum, to continue to improve in Nashville, one day at a time. That's it.
Mike, you say process. I get it.
Yeah.
Everything says process, but when you lose 9 of 11, how do you
Yeah.
keep guys bought in? And who are some of the voices in
Yeah.
addition to you to maintain that process even when things are maybe not looking as good?
2 huge in-season responses, 2 4-game losing streaks. We didn't lose to a bad team. I don't think we lost. I'm not sure we were favored in any of those. Y'all would have a better idea. The narrative is, what is wrong with Georgia? Wheels falling off. Are you kidding me? We lost to really, really good teams. We played more top teams than any team in college basketball played. Again, it's the best league in the history of college basketball. I think going into this game, if I'm not mistaken, our worst loss was to net 39. I mean, we didn't even have an average loss, let alone a bad loss. We've taken care of business. We've been incredibly consistent. The mid-major teams we played, we did well against. We had a road win at Georgia Tech. We had a home win against Notre Dame. Played Marquette close for a long time. Who's got a chance to make a deep run, beat St. John's. And then, we find a way to go 8-10 in this league, continue to get better through it. Didn't even answer your question. I'm sorry, Mike. The resilience, continuing to talk about the big picture, that there's a lot of teams that in this league over the past couple years has gotten better and better and better, have had a couple losing streaks and bounce back, or are in a really good spot and then the wheels do fall off. And how do you respond again to the positivity, to the negativity? Let's just focus on today. And again, we've got a team that's very young but mature beyond their years. Who were the guys? All of our guys, really, all of our guys. Silas and Blue have stepped up as sophomores in their leadership, in their leadership skills. Ace has led from day one with his example. R.J. Gottfried as well, Justin Abson. Santos Ciril's come a long way, made some huge plays today. And these 2 seniors, and I'm leaving some guys out, Dylan James is as consistent as anyone I've coached. And these 2 seniors that we have finished as strong as possible. Same guys every day. Dakota and Tyron came back from Atlanta originally, to wear the G. Proud of those guys. Played as well as they've played all year on senior day. It's a neat day. It's a really neat moment for those 2 guys.
I'll follow up on what you said about strongest league. You've been around the SEC.
Yeah.
The league has always been strong, but is there one thing you can point to that made the league so deep and so strong?
I don't think there's just one thing. got a great roster of head coaches and staffs. I think the commitment from the athletic directors, from the fan bases, facilities. We've got a few facilities in this league that are newish. We've got some others that have had work done to them. I think the SEC network's been a big factor. The uptick in recruiting, I think, is because of all of those other things. And now we're sitting here in a league that's unbelievable. It really is.
Like having a first-round pick on your roster isn't guaranteed to make the NCAA tournament. Why have Asa and his teammates meshed well together?
First and foremost, because Ace is a great teammate. He possesses a high level of work ethic, consistency, and humility. And I hate to wear those words out all year with him, but it's the God's honest truth. That's just who he is. Every single day, he's the same kid. Chases every rebound, sits in a stance. There's no excuses. He takes coaching from staff, from his teammates. He's about winning, and I think that there's a lot of potential pros out there, a lot of potential NBA guys that are interested in winning and committed to individual accomplishments. He's committed to both.
Coach, what's your feeling just with how you have put this roster together with, I hear you say words like resilient,
Yeah.
process, and all these guys that have all these positive qualities, and you come out on the recruiting trail with these guys. Was that something you were looking for? How did you guys build this roster with guys that can handle a 4-game losing streak and be able to bounce back like that?
Yeah, and some of it is who you recruit, and some of it is the development, not necessarily just the basketball development, but the off the court development, the personal development and growth from, like, for instance, those 3 sophomores. They're totally different kids than they were as true freshmen. They've grown up a lot. The continuity with those guys helped us a lot. And then you add a guy like R.J. Goffrey, who went to the Elite Eight last year, who's all about the right stuff. Then you have a special freshman that we just talked about, an Asa Newell, who's about the right stuff. And Asa's about, his future and maximizing his potential, but he's also about Tyron Lawrence. And Asa's also about, Dakota LaFew. And then you bring those guys back who are just high character guys, our former, the guys who were originally from Atlanta that came back as 5th-year guys. I think at the end of the day, good people attract other good people. And the guys that we brought back, Jaden Newell, Brandon Klatsky. I mean, those are program guys that mean a lot to our program. Markel Jennings. And their teammates enjoy being around them. And at the end of the day, you try to recruit, you target certain people, but most of these guys, in the portal or even high school guys, they're not making decisions, until they've been on your campus and spent time with your guys. And so our guys attracted other good character people that wanted to be about something bigger than themselves. We've got a really good culture here at Georgia, and we're going to continue to protect it every day, continue to get better offensively and defensively, but we got a group of guys that really enjoy playing with one another, and again, we'll be ready to practice on Monday.
Mike, Vanderbilt cut the lead to 2, then you got I think it was like a 15-0 run. Dakota, I think, had 10 of those points during that.
Huge shots.
Just that effort, right there, and just
Yeah.
have it happen at the end of both option times.
A couple late clock. He made some individual plays. He just did. A couple of more late clock after some screening actions that we were trying to get a little bit deeper clock there with the lead. And he just stepped up. He's one of those guys that every time he shoots it again, whether you're up 10, down 10, early game, late game, he looks the same. His body language looks the same. He's just very consistent. Tyron's got a lot of that as well. They've got a lot of similarities. But Dakota certainly hit some big shots for us today.
Asa and Tyron both called that first half lackadaisical. Is that something that you kind of addressed at the half specifically?
Yeah.
Or did they just kind of take that and run with it?
No, we watched all of our deficiencies at halftime. Our turnovers are – I think we had 9 turnovers at halftime. Careless with the ball. We had a couple even mid-second half, where we just kind of tippy-toeing over the line, and thought we had graduated from that completely, but we reverted a little bit. But sometimes that's part of growth. A couple steps backwards, three steps forward. Our blockouts weren't real sharp. Our scrambling off of an offensive rebound that led to which was a missed hit off a free throw blockout. Led to a Tyler Nickel open three on the right wing early game. Transition off of live ball turnovers wasn't as sharp as it needed to be. But all that said, Vanderbilt's really good, you know. And but we addressed it at halftime. I didn't think we were as sharp defensively as we needed to be to defend them. And I thought in the second half we simply played really, really hard.
Two more questions. When you first came to Georgia, I'm sure you had a vision.
Yeah.
What you thought this program would be after the third year. Are you guys where you thought you would be right now? Do you think it's better, or how would you judge it?
No, just we came to Georgia and thought that we'd have an opportunity to build something of our own, to rebuild. Excited about the potential of what this is and what it's been at times. And we want to put our head down and get to work and get better. You know, take it one day at a time. Recruit high-level players, be in the mix to potentially play postseasons and play in NCAA tournaments, because that's what this job should be. And so we've had a good year. We have. I think we woke up this morning at 33 in Ken Palm and 32 in the net or something like that. And again, we talked about we got double-digit losses, but they're real teams. And we've got some high-level wins, like today. Vanderbilt's really good. And so good win. We've had multiple good wins, but we're still going to be process-driven. Let's play better in Nashville. You know, if we don't focus on that, I don't know that we will. I don't know how well we'll play. So that's where we're at with our mindset.
Time for one more. Mentioning Nashville, you guys are riding a 4-game win streak. Just where do you think this team is going in the SEC tournament?
Got momentum. I mean, a couple of our guys weren't quite as sharp as we've been on that last road trip, but other guys stepped up. You know, so hopefully you can put it all together, right, where you've got all 5 guards that you play all play well at one time, and all of your front court guys play well at one time, and that's your ceiling. That's maximizing potential. Hard to do, but needed this time of year if we're gonna make some noise, you know, the rest of this month. So that's where we'll focus as we get back to work.